Welcome, everybody. It is the Paul Rodriguez Show, the 21st of June, 2022. I mean, let's just get this kicking and rolling. Producer James in the building, West Washington in the burbs of Dallas, Fort Worth. I don't really know where, but how y'all living today, gentlemen? I see Producer James got that, got that Disney theme still going. Show him out right there. That's a live shirt. I do like that shirt.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
This one is also a Doctor Strange.
But it's a combo, right?
Oh, okay. I gotta watch the Doctor Strange, man. I'm not really up on Doctor
But it's
Strange.
like it's a Doctor Strange Funko Pop collab.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like.
I get these boxes like every other month, and they're called Marvel Collector Core, and they have like collectibles and they have a shirt in them as well.
Is that like a subscription for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every other month.
Yeah, there you go.
Every other month or every month?
Every other month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every other month. He told you every other month.
Yeah, that's my active listening skills not working right there, Wes. I don't know if you could tell, but I pick and choose when I want to hear it. I see today you got the Dallas Cowboy flex in the background, just underneath the Hogs.
It was there yesterday. It was just folded up.
Oh, is that what it was?
I wasn't paying attention.
You had that hate in your heart yesterday. That's why you had it folded up, wasn't it?
Don't get me started, bro.
I mean, it was just so much hate coming out of yourself. I don't know what was going on. Must have been the combination of Arkansas losing in addition to the Cowboys' tough time.
What I said.
Oh, no, I'm not saying there was. I'm just talking about the hate. That's all.
That wasn't hate.
It
was.
was.
Speaking the truth.
Nah, it's
Come
hate,
on, bro. Come on.
It's the delivery.
Come on,
It's the delivery that makes it hate. It's all right.
Let's start off nice. Let's
there's no starting off nice.
Before you get started with this bullshit.
Oh, it's all right. No Yotis.
Oh man.
No Yotis. It's okay.
Now you gotta be like James.
First cuss word.
It's all right. We're gonna put a fine jar out. It's gonna be the curse. Whoever curses first is gonna have to just put a 20 in there. I don't know. 20 may be a little heavy right now with the way things are going outside in the real world.
Right.
We'll give it away at the end of the week for gas.
I think that's a good idea. Give it away at the end of the week for gas.
Hey, that's probably how we get some listeners, man. We'll give out a gas card.
Yeah, just give out the cash. Screw the gas card. People just want that cold hard cash. Now, who knows what you need? You need to get caught up on a light bill, get caught up on any kind of bill, or just get caught up on a get me right for the weekend kind of bill, if you know what I'm saying.
I know, man. I just got attacked in the bank account with some bills. I need to spread my bills out a little bit more. I don't know, man. It seems like I got them too close together, and they just all attack at once.
All right. A little deep dive in the finances of West Washington. Don't give out too much information now. Somebody might come along and solve your problems, Wes. Just watch out. Just saying. Might have to solve
it because I need it.
I mean, might be that neighbor right above you.
Don't be writing checks with your mouth. Your rear end can't cash. I'm just saying.
It's getting that hot. I might have to go be nice to her upstairs.
Possibly.
Like, hey.
I tell you what, those government checks, them government checks don't miss. I'm just going to say they don't miss. Getting into Deshaun Watson, 20 of the 24 or 6, depending on what you look at, have been. What's so funny about this, Wes? I can't even get the delivery out before you start cackling it up over there.
No. Sorry. Go finish. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess let me get this out real quick. It's all right. 20 of the civil lawsuits have been, I guess, taken care of. They've been completed. They are no longer pending. A settlement will be, I'm sure, a statement about the settlement of those 20 cases will be released. 4 may go to a civil trial, maybe 6, depending on how those other ones kind of get, I guess, handled in the court system. Could it be a play for more cash by those other 4 to 6? Possibly, but the money was right for those other 20. So that $230 million is already getting spent, so to speak. But I didn't know it would become this quickly. This is what kind of surprised me. And I really think those other suits are going to be completed probably before July 4th or right before the second week in July. Just kind of what I'm thinking, what I'm hearing, what's being reported out of the NFL. Surprise, what's the reaction to these? I'll let Wes go first, and James will get your reaction afterwards. Wes looks a little distracted right now. I don't know what he's watching. Probably baseball.
Hogs,
if I have this,
Hogs, baby, we're fighting for.
I'm gonna call someone. Who's your cable provider? I'm gonna call them and cancel that while we're on the show, So I can get your full
Dude,
attention.
what? Come on, stop. Anyway, we'll go back to Deshaun Watson.
We're on Deshaun. We're not going back to him. We're on Deshaun.
Yeah. Hey, but my thing is, the chicks is, I guess it's kind of got to do with
The women.
The women. It's got to deal with how kinky they are.
With what?
I think the ones that are holding out, they're not that kinky. You know what I'm saying? So they were really disturbed by what they had to do.
Maybe they just want more money. Maybe they just want more money.
No.
It's a money play.
By what they had to do.
It's a money play.
No, they were disturbed by what
this whole escapade is a money play. That's all. It's all it is.
Yeah, but it's also about what level of kinkiness these chicks are on. They're like, well, all right.
I don't know what their sexual preference has to do with anything in this situation, and I think we should focus on the settlements rather than
okay. How much do you think they got?
The exploration of their sexual desires. I don't know, Wes. It's got to be a big number. It's got to be six figures.
So you think each chick got like $1 million?
No. So six figures, not 7. 6.
Oh, 100. Oh,
I think a quarter million. I think a quarter million. 250K.
I mean, they could have thrown at least 40 million at this and been fine. So I mean, I would think they would hold out for at least.
No. Hold on. No. I didn't talk about the whole thing. Remember, for every case, Busby's getting half.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking 50 million. Maybe not 50, maybe 25 million, and he's going to get half of it. And the women are going to split the other 12.5.
That's what I'm saying. So you got 24 chicks. You get 50 million. Is that not $1 million?
We're not at 24 yet. We're only at 20 for now.
All right. So if they got 40 million.
So you're saying the whole settlement for those 20 women are 40 million, you think?
Yeah, and then each chick got $1 million, and then he got the other.
No, they would get 2 million if that was the case.
But I'm saying you're saying that he's getting half of whatever they get, right?
Right, but so 40 million divided by 20 is 2 million. So yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. They would get He'd get 20, and they'd each get 1.
I'm not a big math guy like you.
No, it's not even like that. But it's just like, it's sincerely, could it be 40? Yeah, it could be, but I don't think they're getting $1 million. I think it's less than that.
I mean, I'd be holding out for a little bit more.
But I think that's what these other 4 to 6. I think that's what these other 4 to 6 women are trying to do. Like, they may want the $1 million, and they're like, well, we'll just take it to court. And we'll put it all out there, and we'll let bygones be bygones after the courts settle it.
Is there anything else much to put out there though?
Yeah, the information. Like what happened? Like what acts were performed? Who knew about it? The timeline of the acts, the timeline of the knowledge, all the details is what could be brought out, and that's what I think. I think Deshaun wants that, and I think also the women want to tell how bad it was on their end so that they can justify the $1 million. I'm not saying it is $1 million. I'm speculating. Allegedly, I think it's $1 million. So that's not what's being reported. That's just what I think it is.
You think maybe some of the chicks got farted on, and maybe that's why they were.
We do not need to get into the specifics because we don't know what they are. I don't understand why that's just like something that's humorous to you. James thinks it's hilarious over here. No, I don't know.
Stop, dude. You need to stop. Stop acting like you.
We need to have some level of decorum on this show, Wes, and that's where I'm trying to keep it.
Messed up, James. How he acts like he's the good guy around here.
I am the good guy. I am.
I'm just producing.
He makes us be the bad guys, and we're so messed up.
Who brought up about anything about flatulence? You're the one who brought up the flatulence. No one else.
You're the same.
Maybe I am the same, but right now I'm not.
James,
what's up?
So James, what is your since Wes is curious about the sexual desires of those plaintiffs and also potentially if flatulence were involved, what is your take on this? Are you going to have more of a mature response to this, or are you going to follow down the 15-year-old response of Wes Washington?
Of course, I'm pretty mature about 90% of things on this show.
But 10%?
In this case, I feel like was all about money.
Oh yeah,
like.
it's 100%.
You know what I mean? So it's like surprise, surprise. I don't know,
Surprise,
man.
surprise.
It's like, let's just get over this shit. You know what I mean?
But I think that's what Deshaun's camp wants now. They're like, dude, you got paid. You're out of Houston. Let's put all this stuff behind us so you can focus on your suspension that comes next and then playing in 2023. Because he ain't playing in 2022. I don't think. What do you think?
I mean,
Hold on, Wes. We'll get you when we come back. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
James, what do you think on will he play 2022?
I think they're gonna give him the whole year. There's too many women.
There's too many women.
Too many women that have came out, but I don't know, man. You see, I feel like everyone just got in line for a paycheck, especially the ones that just came out recently. It's like, why'd you wait so long? That's my question. But
I think there's a lot of emotions that men can't really kind of understand for whatever reason. But at the end of the day, they're leveraging their embarrassment to a payday. Like, that's really what's going on. We can talk about the emotions and all that other nonsense. That's another day. But it's like, you're going to put yourself out for the world to see your name synonymous with sexual assault and a payday. Do you want that, like, for yourself?
I don't know. You know, some women.
It seems to be what's going on. Not to mention what happened. Like, did anything criminally happen? According to the courts, no.
Well, then.
According to the courts, no.
Well,
right?
What's the deal?
Well, that's the system that we have that was utilized and exercised and came out to be criminal charges weren't indicted against Deshaun Watson. Wes has this grin on his face, and I don't know if I want to throw it to him, but do you think Deshaun Watson's going to play this year? And I don't think we need to hear any 15-year-old comments either.
Sometimes, man, your words, they hurt. Bro, come on.
There's a tear.
Anyway,
there's a tear in my beer.
First of all, we all know what went on. Come on.
That's not the question. The question is will Deshaun play this year? That's the question.
The city of Houston set this man up, and we know it.
Okay, that's not the question. The question is,
why these women haven't
will Deshaun play? We've already hammered the who's, the what's, and the whys. But now we talk about the football aspect of it. Will Deshaun Watson play? Will the NFLPA advocate for him having to have a limited suspension?
He has to be suspended. I think it might be 2 years because of how big it's became. So I think it might be 2 years, and especially with you have to deal with these groups and all this kind of stuff that are probably going to protest the NFL for what happened, and if they got to pay attention, because you can feel the anger when you watch ESPN and some of the women that are on TV, and they're voicing their anger towards the NFL and that they should be handling this more severely. So, I mean,
but that appears to be an emotional response because Deshaun Watson has already had due process in the court system. And now because the court of public opinion feels that the punishment maybe not severe as it should be, but we have the system. And I think for the emotional response, that's something that's going to be difficult to kind of handle whenever you're talking about the situation. But at the end of the day, the process that we have in this country has run its course. And now it's in the civil aspect of Deshaun's punishment. But Deshaun's going to get punished. He's not going to play. I don't know about 2 years. I think 2 years is excessive, but I don't think he's going to play this year at all.
But you got to realize they did nothing against Robert Kraft. What did they do against Robert Kraft?
Yeah, that's a different story because he's a billionaire and an owner. I agree. I know,
but they feel like people feel like they dropped the ball with Robert Kraft and he felt like he should have got something. So now,
right,
because of what happened, and then you're talking about because Robert Kraft, you only hear about the one incident where he got busted.
Right.
Now you're talking about he got 66 times the team set him up on top of.
See, you keep saying the team set him up, and you don't know that.
Oh my God!
Allegedly that happened.
and not you're right. You know, I don't know that OJ did it.
Well, the first court system said he didn't.
Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Okay. All right.
All right, I guess we'll move on. We'll move on to the next topic because it appears like you don't have anything to say left on that matter.
He said fair enough.
No, he didn't. He said that is not what he said. All right, I mean, that's what we're here to do, Wes. We're here to talk about those topics, but we got to talk about them and reserve. We have to keep the respect of without knowing all the facts. We have to state that because then we could be liable and be held responsible. That's why I said it that way.
Oh, okay.
So, getting back to it. Oh, we're gonna have a talk after this. Yeah, we're gonna have a talk. He gets look at him now. He gets all sensitive.
Am I in trouble?
Yeah, you're in big trouble, Mister. You're in so much trouble.
My mouth has got me in trouble for a while.
Hey,
Nah, it's not really.
My mom told me a long time ago. It was like, man, if you could ever shut that mouth, you might actually learn something.
Has it gotten you out of trouble?
Has it gotten you out of trouble?
No, never.
It kind of digs its own grave. Is that what you're saying?
My mouth has never gotten me out of trouble.
I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that.
No, watch out, dude. No. Don't try that.
Man, all sensitive today. I don't know what is it. Why is it that way right now?
Now I'm sensitive.
Might be this heat.
Dude, it is hot. It is like hot. I'm trying to cool the studio down, and I turned on the AC at 65 for like at 3, and it's still not cool. It like takes 24 hours to get cool. So it's just crazy.
So if I come to
I'll make sure
wherever,
3 days before.
I'm gonna bring my own box fans or something.
Yeah, you're gonna need a box fan for sure.
All right.
Need a little blankie too.
Lots of water.
What do you have to use like a California King since you're like 6'6"?
Hey, so, since I'm coming to the studio, do I get like when people come into town, I get like a list of what I need when I come in?
You don't have no fucking riders, bro.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the riders.
Yeah, I don't get one. Come on.
I already asked you if you wanted barbecue, what you wanted to eat, what you wanted to drink. I asked you yesterday, and you're like, I don't know.
Well, I got to get my list together. I got to talk to my people. I got to talk to the travel agent. You know, it's people that have to take care of things. You know.
Travel agent, that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, you know, it's hard, man.
Next thing you know, he's going to send an invoice.
Wes, we got a comment over here. It says, "What that mouth do?"
Who asked that question?
I don't want to know who that's from.
That's from Carla.
Okay. See, your mouth getting you in trouble. All righty.
Carla, clean it up. Come on, B.
No, sir. You were the one starting all of this nonsense last week with a certain Abrams tank remark, which I thought was highly comical whenever I first heard it. Yeah. In Abrams tank, you know those big military tanks? Just saying.
Yeah. But Carla, just be respectful of me.
Anyways, moving on. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Anyways, Dallas Cowboys fined $100,000 for excessive physicality in OTAs in 2021. What does that even mean, and why is that even being brought up? Is like, we already saw what Jerry Jones was talking about. Was that like the lead-in? Was that Jerry saying, "Hey, let's talk about this story about being fined in 2021 so I can start talking about Sean Payton"? Because today he started talking about Sean Payton.
Yeah, but you know what it's about from the NFL though. The NFL is basically, you know,
they got to watch. They got to watch this
Sean
story away.
We're not gonna let y'all win.
Well,
so y'all feel good about yourself.
Some have speculated that the NFL has registered with the Department of Labor as a sports entertainment business.
Is that a rabbit hole as well?
That's actually factual. That they are registered with the Department of Labor as sports entertainment. There's only one other entity that's registered as sports entertainment with the Department of Labor.
Where the hell have you been?
And that's Vince McMahon's Vince McMahon. Yeah, kind of interesting, don't you think? I don't know if it's true or not, but some people think it's.
Would you still watch it?
I still have watched it. I've known, and I still watch it. And
so you think it's what, scripted?
I think that there is a group of individuals on the field who can control the outcome of the game. There's a group of individuals on the field who can control the outcome of the game, and they're not the players.
Yeah, the refs.
Yeah, the officials. I think they can manipulate the game.
NFL is in their ear.
It's something that it's hard to kind of like fathom because you don't want to believe it. But you start. How did the Patriots? I'm sorry. How did the Chiefs and Buffalo have one of the most exciting games that ended? Gosh, I don't know. It's probably the most exciting comeback since Aaron Rodgers came in and beat the Dallas Cowboys when Dallas was up like 28-6. After that, it would be the Buffalo Bills coming back and beating Warren Moon's Houston Oilers in 1991. Like, that's how big of a game that
way to go, Oilers.
That game was. I'm just saying. That kind of comeback, those back and forth and heavyweight, that doesn't happen. Buffalo had the team to go. And then it just so happens they go to overtime. Mahomes gets the ball first. That's it. Touchdown. Now you can make the argument like, well, they should have had the defense to stop Mahomes. Well, nobody stopped each other in the whole fourth quarter. Nobody did. So you kind of ask yourself like, well, could it be controlled? Yeah. Is it scripted? No, I don't think so. But it could be controlled.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Difference. Why do you think Green Bay didn't score a touchdown? Penalties. Certain penalties weren't called. Certain penalties were called. Why did the team get past the 50? Just a whole lot of questions. And that's what I do. I just ask the questions and I let y'all figure it out. Looks like Wes is having a little trouble over there, sir? Saw that grimace on your face.
Just a little gas.
A little gas? Is that what it's called? That's what we're calling it now? What's the score on your Razorbacks? Who are they playing? Notre Dame?
No, they're playing Auburn today.
What's the score?
8-0.
Who's winning? The Hogs?
Hogs.
Oh, well, then you're fine. No wonder you're in a gleeful mood. 7:56. Let's get into a quick break. When we come back, maybe Wes's potty mouth will get cleaned up a little bit. We'll be back. That face. And we're back, y'all. Let's get into it. Hot seat in the NFL coaches. According to betonline.ag, we're going to talk about the top 5 coaches who are on the hot seat, going from 5 to 1. And we'll just kind of we'll do a round robin, get the opinion. First on the block, then coming in at number 5, plus 800, Ron Rivera on the hot seat. Is this real? Or is this a fugazi, Wes? You think Ron Rivera is in trouble in Washington?
Well, if you're in Washington, you're in trouble, period. I mean,
That's kind of true.
I mean, Washington, I don't think it's the coaching that needs to change. Like the Dallas Cowboys, it starts at the owner.
Well, the owner has been through a lot of mischievous, degenerate occurrences over the past 4 or 5 years. So yeah, I think that's totally on point. But are they ever going to figure out the quarterback position? Because I know Tyler Heineke was able to do it for a little bit, but he's just a little guy too. Then you bring in Glass Wentz. I don't know, man.
Oh, no.
I don't like Wentz at all.
I mean,
I don't like him.
we're talking about a Super Bowl winning quarterback in Carson Wentz.
No. You're talking about a Super Bowl backup winning quarterback.
I mean, are you going to take away Drew Bledsoe's ring?
Yeah, backup
From
quarterback.
New England?
Backup quarterback. What do you do in Dallas? Not a damn thing.
What are you talking about? Drew Bledsoe had a lot to do with that, though.
Well, Carson Wentz was the MVP that year they went to the Super Bowl, so I'm just saying it ain't real to me. It's just not real. It happened. He won the award, but there's no consistency. And this is the NFL, and it's what have you done for me lately? And I think that pressure goes straight to Ron Rivera.
Oh man, here you go.
I mean, come on. But am I off target here with that? No.
You're way off target.
Okay, tell me how I'm off target.
He's a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
I'm talking about
So, of
Ron
course,
Rivera
man.
here. Ron Rivera was a Super Bowl winning player with the Chicago Bears, yeah.
But he also did great things with Carolina.
They went to
What did-
Super
what did he
Bowl
do
and
it?
lost.
I mean,
Cam Newton ain't Carson Wentz, and vice versa.
did Cam Newton win a Super Bowl?
But he sure went to one.
So did Carson Wentz, and he actually
No,
won it.
Carson didn't take him to the Super Bowl. Nick Foles won that game. Nick Foles won the NFC Championship.
But
to
who
go
got
to
him
the game.
to the Super Bowl?
I think Nick Foles did. Nick Foles is the guy who ran it and who won it. Who got him to the playoffs? Carson Wentz.
You got to be more of a team player, buddy.
Oh, fuck.
Gotta be more
No.
of a team player.
No.
You
Commanders?
hear how
No.
selfish he is? Well, I mean, it is the Paul Rodriguez show, not the Paul, James, and West show.
That's very true. That's very true.
I don't.
All right, we'll move on to the next coach. If you have anything to say on that one, fine. Frank Wright with Indianapolis. I think that one's totally misguided.
I mean, with Indianapolis, unlike with the Redskins, I mean, what's out there is better for Indianapolis?
They have such a great
I mean-
defense, and I think they have a really good running game going on now. But they have the same problem Washington does. They don't have a quarterback.
Quarterback.
And if Matty Ice can
but I
relive
mean-
what he was doing earlier in his career, maybe they get close. But they need a young quarterback.
Matty Ice has been to Super Bowl, so he's got great stats with Atlanta, and he's been to a Super Bowl. He just ran into the Tom Brady, but I mean, is he? Do I have any confidence in Matty Ice? Fuck no. But
But you keep going to the quarterback, and I'm talking about the head coach. Like, is the deficiencies of Matty Ice going to be impacted before
can I get
Frank
there?
Wright? Oh, I thought you weren't going there. Okay, go ahead.
I'm getting there. So I'm just saying, I don't think it's on Frank Wright because, I mean, is he making a decision to go get Matty Ice?
He made the decision to go get Carson Wentz.
That was on
Frank Wright.
Wright.
Yep.
That was on him.
And then the owner, Jim Irsay,
Then-
came in and told Carson Wentz he's done.
But then I changed my whole attitude. Yeah, it's a hot seat. They gotta at least. I think for them, I think if they make the playoffs, I think he stays.
Yeah,
I don't
agree
think
with
they
that.
have. I don't think they have anything above that right now.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Coming in number 3, Seattle's Pete Carroll loses a lot of defenders. Basically, lost his quarterback. His quarterback on defense and his quarterback on offense. And Russell Wilson. I think Russell Wilson is going to do a lot of damage in the AFC West. I don't know if he wins the division, but there's going to be some fun games out there. Pete Carroll, I think that's going to be a big job. And I think he's got to be competitive in the division. If he can get to a wild card spot, I think he saves his job. Other than that, I think he's out.
No, I think he's just got to be competitive. I think if they win games close, if they keep games close, if they're just not, if he keeps that locker room, if he keeps the locker room believing in him or whatever,
right?
And they can, and the owners can see that, I think he stays. Just if they compete, they just got to be able to compete.
So you think that
I don't even think they have to make the playoffs. I think they got to be able to compete, and they got to see that the team is competing, because I think they know that they're a quarterback away from. They know he needs a quarterback, and if he doesn't have a quarterback, then.
And that's where that's where I was kind of going with it. Do you think they're going to give him a couple of years to get that quarterback, so to get him back into Seattle, so they can kind of revamp the offense? I agree with that 100%. Also. Coming in number
most of the coaches that you talked about, Pete Carroll he's got that ring. So
yeah, he should have 2.
I think if anybody, he should be lower than the other guys, because I just think that his team's got to compete.
I agree.
If they come out and they're just awful and they can't compete and they go like 0 and whatever,
right?
Then he might be gone. That's the only chance.
So if Seattle finishes under 500, do you think that that's bad?
Yeah. No. If he finishes under 500, but they compete, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't feel like they're just giving up wins. They're not getting destroyed every game.
Right.
They get, they feel like that the team they believe in him. I think Pete Carroll is good for at least another 2 years.
Yeah, he's definitely a player's coach, 100%. I don't know. I think he's got to keep the locker room, which I think he will. But at the same time, I think he needs to be 500, because if you can be 500 in the NFC West, you're probably a division winner in the NFC East, and you're probably competing with the Packers in the NFC North.
Well, I mean, I think he's going to be around 500. You got to realize, what is the NFC? But garbage.
Not the NFC West. Not the NFC West.
Well,
the Rams, Cardinals, 49ers.
I don't think have the 49ers ever been consistent back-to-back years in a while?
Yeah. Yes.
Since I'm saying no. Since like the Jerry Rice era or whatever, defensively they've been good or whatever, but I don't think they've been consistently back-to-back good in a while.
They haven't been consistent. They've only been consistent since Shanahan got there. That's the only time they've been consistent. Prior to that, it was when Steve, Jerry, and then Montana and Jerry were with the beating up on the Cowboys in the early 90s. So
wait.
The late 90s.
They went to the Super Bowl against Kansas City.
Yeah, but that just came out of nowhere.
But what did they do the next year after that?
That's when Colin got benched, and then we started having 49ers downslide.
No. Colin was against the Ravens. I'm talking about after they went to the Super Bowl against the Chiefs.
Okay.
What did they do the next year?
They went to the playoffs.
Really?
Yeah, NFC division round to playoffs. And then last year, what did they do last year?
I'm missing years then.
Okay.
Maybe my memory ain't so great, but it seemed like they didn't do anything the year after they lost to Kansas City in the Super Bowl. And then they did something last year, but it seemed like in between those 2 years, because I believe it's 2 years between then playing against Kansas City in the Super Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
and then playing last year. It's been 2 seasons in between that. And I don't think they did anything in between those 2 seasons.
Right, but they were in the playoffs. They didn't do anything in the playoffs, but they went.
Okay.
Coming in. Go ahead.
But I really think Pete Carroll, he can have a mediocre next 2 seasons, and then he'll be fine. I know for sure he can have a mediocre season this coming up season, and he'll be fine.
I agree with that 100%. Coming in at number 2, the Dallas Cowboys, Mike McCarthy, plus 500. Hot seat.
Oh, shit. Next question.
Now, we're on this one. And I need you to move a little to your left because you keep
first of all,
you keep leaning to the right.
He should probably be number 1.
Well, when I tell you who number 1 is, you'll understand why.
All right, whatever. But I mean, he's got to do something. I mean, basically him and Jerry need to do something. They got to do something. I mean, they at least have to win a first-round football game.
Playoff game.
You should win the East.
Yep.
And be in the playoffs. There's who should beat you in the East? The Eagles are the closest team, but they shouldn't. That should be he should be head and shoulders above that dude from Oklahoma. What's a little Hurts.
Well, he's not little, but yeah.
I heard he got swole. Well,
I meant height wise. I meant height. I didn't mean anything else.
I mean, I just heard he popped up.
He's so defiant today. I don't know what happened. Well, you got bigger, right? You got the haterade in your drink tonight?
No, I'm saying, have you seen Jalen Hurts?
Yes, I don't think he's that much bigger, but yeah, okay.
That's the word on the street is he got pumped up. That's all I'm saying, bro. Chill out.
you need to take your own advice over there, Mr. Hostility. Turn on the air.
I'm cool as a fan.
You don't look like it. You look like you need to turn on the air conditioning.
Oh damn.
Anyway, we move on.
No, we're not done with that. Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy's.
I'm trying to go back to my conversation. Okay. Anyway, Jalen Hurts is supposed to. You figure that Dak's got to be a lot better than Jalen Hurts, even though he got pumped up. But I don't know if him getting swole or whatever is going to help him, pass the ball. So the Cowboys have to. I mean, in my mind, they have to be favored to win the East. So you're in the playoffs. So my thing is, I think McCarthy, he has to win at least the first round game.
I don't think Mike McCarthy's. I don't think he has to win the first round game. I think he needs to go play in the conference championship in order to not be terminated. That's the only way.
No way.
Jerry said it. Jerry said it himself today. Jerry said that he is looking for the standard of playing in the Super Bowl. That is the standard. If he can't do it, he's going to bring in another coach. And he believes right now. He said, I believe Mike McCarthy is going to take us to the Super Bowl. That's where we want to be.
Yeah, but he ain't going to fire him if he doesn't do it next year. If they don't play in the NFC Championship game next year, but they make the playoffs and win at least the first round game, Jerry will keep him.
No.
Well, you know what I'm talking about? If they win the East next year, Jerry will keep him.
Like you're 100% like locked into that take.
Yeah, Jerry's gonna do it. We're talking about Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about what I would do.
Right.
I'm talking about what Jerry Jones is going to do.
You know what? That's what it is. Bro. I'm getting caught up into what logically you should do.
Yes.
Compared to what Jerry Jones would do. Has shown to do in the past. Right. You're right on that part. Yep.
I'm not on any of this stuff. I'm not talking about what I would do.
But see, that's what I'm asking you. That's why I ask you, like, should Mike McCarthy be on the hot seat? He should, but he probably won't be.
Everybody should be on the hot seat.
Well, they are. There is 32 names, but I just wanted to stay on the top 5. There are 32 coaches.
Hey, if I'm Mike McCarthy, I open up camp with, hey, nobody has the job secured.
He ain't Jimmy Johnson, but you're right. He should say that.
Nobody's job is secure right now.
But he can't say that because
job did last year.
Because Daddy Jerry won't let it happen. Secure. It can't happen.
I'm just saying that's how I would approach.
Why won't Jerry let that happen?
Because Jerry makes the decisions, nobody else.
Oh, okay, got you.
Don't get me started.
And that's the way he likes it, because he wants to be the credible source. If a championship is won, he's like, my decisions made that championship come back to Dallas. I promise you. Hold on. Listen, I promise you, if Dallas wins the Super Bowl this year, big ass if,
Huge.
thank you, and Jerry is getting interviewed, he ain't letting that trophy go for a couple minutes. You think he's gonna just graciously hand that trophy to Mike McCarthy? He's gonna hold it up. He's gonna hug McCarthy. We did it. And in his mind, he's like, I did it. I did it all. And that's the narcissism that he has.
Miracle. Some crazy miracle happened, and the Dallas Cowboys won the Super Bowl this year. You know, Jerry Jones would probably push everybody out the way.
Oh yeah.
And he'd be like, I did this shit. Because it'd be like, I did it. All you motherfuckers told me I was worthless. I didn't know what I was doing. I told you I know what I was doing. I did it. But there's no way that's happening.
Yeah, if and that's the thing, is like, you kind of want to see what Jerry's gonna do if he does get to raise that Lombardi trophy. But in the information that we've had historically, we know it is just a farce.
Wes, would you put a percentage?
I'm so sure it wouldn't happen. I will go on the record right now. I eat one of those stupid gummy bears if the Dallas Cowboys won the Super Bowl.
Here we go.
Yeah, I would.
If they win, they win next year, you're eating one.
It right now.
Bet.
And say I would eat one of those things. If the Dallas Cowboys win the Super Bowl this coming up season.
You gotta say bet.
You know what, dude? I would even say if they get to the NFC Championship game, I'll eat one. Bet.
It's the done deal. Wes is gonna eat a gummy bear. Jerry Jones, hey, we need to clip this, and we need to tag Dallas Nation, Dallas Cowboys, everybody.
Dude, I'm not even worried about it.
Dang, he's not even worried about it.
Well,
this is beautiful.
James, though, I made a safe. Hey, James, did I make a safe bet or what?
That's a pretty safe.
How safe is that bet? That's pretty safe.
It's pretty safe. I was gonna ask you, what percentage do you think Dallas has?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Winning the Super Bowl.
What percentage do you think they have of winning?
Shit. Same percentage of me sleeping with J-Lo this year.
20%.
Not gonna happen. What percentage is that? Not gonna happen.
Sleeping with anyone, shit. I feel like you don't get out
right
much.
There, 0. The Dallas Cowboys have 0.1% chance of winning the Super Bowl this year.
The Dallas Cowboy odds as of right now, according to SportsIllustrated.com and WinBet Sportsbook, the Dallas Cowboys have the ninth best chance to win the Super Bowl, with the odds of 18-1, who are tied with the Indianapolis Colts. The ninth best odds to win.
The Texans have a better chance in my mind.
Dude,
the Texans.
No, that's not true. That's just your opinion, but yes.
It's not true.
No, the top 5 teams. Who do you think the top 5 teams are right now, Wes, in the NFC?
In the NFC, it's got to be Tampa Bay. Oh, wait. Rams, Tampa Bay, Green Bay, 49ers.
That's close.
I guess you say the Cowboys, but
Rams, Buccaneers, Saints, Green Bay. According to Dan Orlovsky.
Yeah.
You left one. You said Rams, Saints, Buccaneers, and Green Bay. Who's the other one?
That's 4. Top 4.
I thought you said top 5.
Maybe I did. I intend to say top 4. I'm sorry.
So who's the 5th?
It's not on there, so I can't tell you.
Atlanta Cowboys.
The Kansas City Chiefs are 3.5-point favorite over the Buccaneers to win Super Bowl 2020. No, that's not right. That's last year's. Sorry. The Las Vegas Raiders. Nope, that's not right.
I can't believe the Tampa Bay is that high when you're talking about a team that they're bringing back. How many players are they bringing back from the year they won it?
Tampa.
Yeah,
Well, not
are they really
Gronkowski.
they're just really high on the Tom Brady,
Tom Brady, Mike Evans, Chris
and
Godwin, Scotty Miller.
They're just and the running back, I guess Fournette's coming back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apparently
They're just really high on that
Gronkowski
combination.
retired today.
Yeah, but he did say that his agent said that if Tom Brady calls him during the season, that he'll answer the phone. So the season could be.
Well, then what's the point of retire? He don't want to do training.
He don't want to do mini camps, and he don't want to do training camp. That's what I think.
Why not just say it?
Because he'll be contractually obligated to go. Like he has to go or he gets fined. Those days of not going and then you get your fine and then you show up and then they waive the fine, those days are over.
Yeah, remember all that shit he did during COVID where he had to send the tapes of him like running?
Yeah,
and he
didn't want to do it.
He like swapped clothing, recorded them all in one day, and sent them on different days. The level of commitment to not do your workouts.
But you got to think about it. Does he know the town? Does he know the playbook? Does he know Tom? Does he know the area? What does he need to do? Show up, right?
Oh, I guess you could say that, but maybe it's just something that you feel like you want him in there to teach the new guys. But I guess that era of stuff trickling down and the old guys showing the new guys stuff.
You don't think that's what Tom's doing? Tom's teaching all these guys.
Tom's teaching the quarterbacks.
No,
but I mean,
Tom is teaching all of the receivers, all the tight ends, and all the running backs.
Tom can teach them, hey, this is where I'm going to put it, this and that, but you're still losing a perspective of being a tight end from a great tight end. Tom can't teach you how to be a tight end. He can teach you hey, this is where I'm going to put the ball, so be there. Gronk can use you the other side.
That's quite a take, sir. That's quite a take. I think Tom Brady can teach any position on the field, offense or defense.
Well, from a quarterback's perspective, right?
No, from that position, it's Tom's Brady to know what each position is doing every single play in that formation in the entire playbook. That's his job.
Yeah, I get that, but it's like, hey, I can tell you how to deal with a short man.
Teach.
Or whatever. As I look at James, I'm like, hey, this is how you deal with the short man, But I can't tell you how to be a short man. That's what James does.
Yep, that doesn't even make any sense. All right, let's get into a quick break real quick.
Perfect sense.
Nope, not even close. All right, guys, give us a few more minutes. We'll get in here, start talking a little bit more nonsense. Y'all hear about this live tour?
Yeah.
You hear about more players like absconding and getting all the pennies? All the pennies. We'll be back. Is it raining outside? We're back in a crazy turn of events. We went from a triple-digit weather here in Central Texas to rain outside, which good for us. It maybe cool us down a little bit more, but that was a pleasant surprise to kind of hear the rain. And then I looked outside the window and I'm like, yeah, that'll work. Did you hear the rain when you were on the air, James?
I did not.
I heard something kind of going on, and I'm like, is that rain? Maybe. And then I get messages coming in. People are like, hey, is it raining at the studio? I'm like, I don't know. Let me go look. Sure enough, rain's coming down. Hopefully that means probably have to, like, do a little landscaping. Did you do a little landscaping this weekend, James?
I did not.
No?
It was already a landscape, so I didn't really have to. I didn't have to mess with it.
Did the sun do the landscaping for you? Is that what you're saying?
A little bit, but I got the kids out there, taking care of it.
Oh, okay. You're putting them to work.
Some responsibility.
All right, you got a labor force. I know. You got to put them out there to work.
Yeah.
Today in front of the studio, there's a new store coming in.
It was a shit show when I got in.
Bro,
town.
it was nasty earlier. Like I had a running errands earlier today around noon. Broke down traffic down to one lane because they were pouring the entry driveway. And police was covering things up. You had like one-way traffic on a 2-lane highway. Cluster to say the least. What was it looking like when you came through?
It was all backed up, like all the way to
Stevie Lane.
No, I was coming from San Marcos.
Oh, you're coming from San Marcos.
Yeah, so it was like
on the other side of the intersection.
That old thrift shop.
Yeah. Right at the bend.
Yeah, right there.
It was backed up all
That's where I was. Yeah.
Dang.
So they were letting
only so much traffic.
Yeah, then you go, but there's so much traffic in this spot. Like
especially right now at 5:00.
Hopefully they're done for today.
Well, I didn't see anybody out there, so
yeah. Well, not for today, like for the week. Hopefully they're not. I think
that was the only thing they needed to do was like pour that entryway because the rest of the foundation for that gas station is coming in. Do you know what it's going to be?
Talking about traffic?
It looks like a Poco Loco.
Dude, I hope it's not.
I don't know.
I hope it's a QT.
Those are legit.
The guy, because I keep getting advertisements for QTs on my phone and on TV. Yeah, Wes, we're talking about traffic.
That might be why.
I hope it is a QT.
QT trips. I like QT. The gas station.
Yeah, the gas station. I hear they're like kind of close to Buc-ee's. I hear they have like a lot of stuff inside. They're not as good, but I hear like they're close.
Mm.
Yeah, they're expanding. A lot of them I've been going into. They've been expanding stuff, but they're nowhere close to Buc-ee's. I mean, I think Love's would be close to the Buc-ee's, but no.
I didn't know you were a gas station aficionado.
Huh?
I didn't know you were a gas station aficionado.
You know your gas stations,
bro.
huh?
You know.
What's your favorite?
Really?
What's your favorite gas station?
Yeah, what's your favorite gas station?
It's probably I don't like Buc-ee's. It's too much.
Why?
It's just too much.
They got delicious food.
Too much.
They got delicious food.
Dude, when I'm I don't try to eat too much when I'm driving because
you're driving.
More stops for me.
Oh, really?
So I like a really tell you the truth, man. I like a small weird gas station.
Like the just a little like dine in, not dine in, but smash and grabs like those.
No. I like the Pilots and the Loves or whatever.
Why?
I don't like the Buc-ee's.
What's the difference?
Because it's too much, man. It's just too much.
You don't like clean bathrooms? Like they smell clean when you go into them?
Pilots and Loves have clean bathrooms.
They smell like truckers. What they smell like?
A lot of the Loves, truckers, and a lot of the Pilots, truckers in there too. They got to set up the bathroom, but
I kind of agree with them.
Much,
to be honest,
Buc-ee's is a mall. It's like a little mini mall. Dude.
Maybe that's why I like it. Maybe that's why I like the Buc-ee's.
Well, I mean, to me, you stop at a gas station to put gas. It's like a quick stop. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't get off to go in there and shop and all that stuff.
But you do at Buc-ee's. It's kind of like the intent.
I guess, yeah.
That's the intent.
I don't know, man. I guess me having like a bunch of kids and like say we're like, hey, we're gonna get off and go put gas. Oh, can we get off?
Yeah.
No, dude, I'm just gonna put gas.
Because that's $100 bill right there.
Yeah, and then everyone wants something, and then there's a million things. So then this is gonna delay our trip.
See, I think that's what it is. Like I'm approaching it from just a single guy. And I don't have like girls, the kids, I'm like no. But I think Wes, because you're on the road a lot, like you know the Loves and the Pilots, you know what you're gonna get and you're gonna get out. Like me, I want to go browse.
No, I don't. And even though like the Pilots and the Loves, they have stuff for sale there too. I mean, but I know with a lot of the especially on the ones on 35 going between here and Austin, they have a lot of pictures and things. I'm like, man, I kind of glance at them a little bit, and I want to be like, oh, I get that. But I never get anything.
Little keychain with your name on it, glowing.
You get a little coffee mug.
Really? I don't. Why would I want a keychain with my name on it?
Little cheap ass Razorback Yeti.
Where did you get that Razorback Yeti?
Why you hating on my Yeti, dog?
Where'd you get it from?
You know what? Hey, James. You need to chill, bro. You need to chill.
I'm not hating on your Yeti. Chill. I'm just asking.
No. You know, sometimes the words you can come at me, but don't come in my Arkansas Yeti. You can make fun of me all you want, but leave my Arkansas Yeti alone.
He said, I ain't gonna say it no more.
I'm just saying, man. Paint look a little chip on it. Look like you got it at a gas station. That's all I'm saying.
I wash it, man. Hey, if the paint ain't chipped on your Yeti or whatever like that, I mean, you ain't washing. That's nasty.
That is not true, sir. That means that's not yours. True. Yours is not a Yeti.
No, it's not a Yeti.
Exactly.
Arctic looking at it.
The truth comes out. The truth shall set you free.
It's not a Yeti. It's a
Arctic.
It's a S with the /M.
Oh damn! Not even. It's an Arctic ripoff.
That's a.
I don't know what it's not. No, it's not a Yeti.
That's a China exclusive player. That's an exclusive.
Can you see the logo?
We just see your ring finger.
Other side.
Wait,
move it to the other side.
By the way.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
That's the logo right there.
All right.
Hashtag no ads.
Hashtag no ads.
Oh, sorry, no ads. But anyway, I wouldn't pay money for a Yeti. That's that, dude. I mean, but I mean, Yeti got some nice stuff. When I drove
James,
my boss and his friends to Tulsa, they had a little Yeti, like it was like a tote bag, but it was a cooler. And it was pretty nice. They kept ice forever. Like the whole weekend, we had to buy maybe 2 bags of ice to put in that thing. It was like 4 days. And it kept the ice the whole time.
Yep.
Oh, well, I'm a big baller like you. I ain't got that money. I'm broke. I'm broke, bitch.
Yeah, hey Yeti, if y'all wanna do some business,
cold.
Holla at your boy.
So cold.
Keeps the ice all day, right? That's
so cold.
That's yesterday's ice.
Yeah. So cold.
It's not really. Shout out. If y'all want to do business, let us know. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Happy
to have
you. I mean, I guarantee I probably know somebody at Yeti. Let me call them up.
Please do. Any crazy shows we're getting into? Anything new?
I just got caught up with Snowfall. Y'all never got into Snowfall, huh?
I don't have Stars.
I'm not into drugs.
It's on Stars, right?
It's no, it's not Stars. It's on what you call it? It's a TNT show.
Oh, no.
I thought it was on FX.
Is it FX? It's FX or TNT?
I thought that was that.
I know it's not Stars. He might be right with FX. Yeah, okay. I think it's FX. It's either FX or TNT, but I think it's FX. You're right, FX. But no, I mean, I don't know. Yes.
James, what about you? You watching anything new besides Obi-Wan?
No, I'm caught up on that. Series finale is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Other than that, no, I haven't really started watching anything.
You didn't try out Stranger Things?
Nah. I mean,
I've never seen it.
I started it like a while back, but I don't know. I might start watching it. It's just like I'm so far behind. There's so much to catch up on. Although it is only 4 seasons.
That's the best, though. Yeah, that's the best. When you have many shows to watch, because I hate getting to the end of shows that I really like.
Yeah, but I mean, I try to stay productive, so I'm
True.
sitting there and I'm trying to go to bed early, and next thing you know, it's like 1 a.m. and I still don't want to go to bed, and I'm late for work, and
it's so enticing to like watch one more episode. You're like, oh, let me just watch one more, and then it's 3 a.m. You're like, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah. No, you definitely have to pace yourself. You can't try to watch it all at once.
Yeah.
None of y'all have seen.
That's kind of what I like. I like pacing myself. I like watching one episode and then I move on. I got to go do something.
None of y'all have seen Game of Thrones? Wes, you haven't seen Game of Thrones?
I tried to do it, man.
Spit it out, Junior.
I have issues. So like,
Today.
I can't do a lot of shows where either they have accents or they have like they talk that weird whatever English.
The Queen's English.
Because I get lost and then I hate it.
If you want,
because I'm like,
if you want, I can show you how to turn on the subtitles, and so then you can keep up.
Subtitles are not gonna matter, dude. I mean, it was a reason I dropped out, dude, because I hated reading. I'm dyslexic, dude. I hate reading.
You're dyslexic?
Yeah, I'm dyslexic.
Nah, there's no way. You're not that bad. You can't be that bad.
No, it's bad. Words jump all over the place for me, so I have to read things like so many times.
Gotcha.
I'm. You think I'm joking, but that's literally why I quit school. Is because I hated reading.
Yeah, I'm sure that could be a challenge.
And then at that time, they didn't really have a lot of things for you.
Like a lot of support resources.
Yeah, resources that help you. But like, I hated it. And it was a big problem. I wasn't an idiot. I just hated freaking reading. And I was actually I took a couple of writing classes. I was actually a good writer, but my writing was so bad because I forget words all the time too. So like, because a lot, I mean, even like if you read my text, I forget words all the time because in my mind, it's already there. And I can even read it. I'll read it with the word in the sentence.
Yeah. I get it. I know what you're talking about whenever you send the messages.
I got a buddy I did have like 2 or 3 buddies like that. But I've known like one of my buddies. I've known him for so long. He can send me like a message, and I could just like decipher it. Like I know what he means. Yeah. And other people, and they're like, it's even worse when like he's been drinking and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
And then his speech like goes downhill big time. But like I've known him for so long, and people be like, "What did he say?" And I'm there like his translator.
What did he say? But that's good that you have like friends that you kind of can. You're almost like a translator, and I think that's really good. I mean, it's always helpful to have, number one, friends who are like patient enough to like help you or to kind of figure out what you're saying. Because a lot of people, they just won't put up with that nonsense. They'll be like, "Nah, screw that."
Yeah.
But I think it's cool, like if you can help someone and also just kind of help them with their just with their skills. Like I think for us, like having a show talking all the time, there are some people who I've asked a lot of people to be guests and they're like, no, I'm okay. And I was like, y'all are like really smart, well-spoken people. And it's just like, it's that thing. It's that camera. Yeah. And it locks people up.
What camera?
Oh, okay. What camera? It just locks people up for some reason. Yeah. But I remember the first time. The first time whenever I did it, when we did the Recon Athlete podcast, like we didn't even record. We weren't live. We just recorded it, and there was a camera, and I was just like I just didn't know what to say. I didn't have a good flow. I didn't know what words to use, and I was just like. But then you do it enough, you practice, and it's just like second nature now.
Ain't shit.
Well, I mean, I bet you it wasn't that easy the first time.
No,
because I'm sure. Did you start out with the audio podcast first? Mm-hmm. Your very first one, like Wes, he jumped in quick. Because I remember when I had Wes, when I had you on when you were a guest, you were just natural to me, and then that's I was like, I talked to James. I was like, hey, what do you think if we bring on Wes? And you were like, yeah, let's do it.
And I was like, fuck that.
That's
shit,
not
dude.
what you fucking
fuck that
said.
Guy.
That's not what you said. Anyways, getting back to it, and I'm like, I think we should bring on Wes. And then that's when I reached out to you and you were like, yeah, let's do it. And so I was like, okay, I think he would be a good fit. And it's because of reasons like this. Like we can all have a conversation, mainly talking about sports, and we can talk shit to each other and nobody gets offended. But at the same time, like we're still building that relationship, which is a fun dynamic to have with everybody.
and you can put up with it, because I told you this a long time ago. Like, if I don't talk shit to you, I don't like you. If I don't talk to you at all,
exactly,
I don't like you. Like, I don't want to spend my time around you. And if we got to give the super Dallas Cowboy fan shit because he talks shit about them all the time, then I'm gonna do it. Yeah. And if I got to make fun of, Matt LaFleur sometimes, and I'll make fun of Matt LaFleur.
Yeah, we had a guy on the show on Dark Side that was one of the original hosts, and shit got kind of, because that's what I do to people, and I let them know too.
Yeah, you gotta rib people, dude. You have to. It's like, if you're not gonna be, if you can't take it, my friend, I'm sorry. If you can't take it, I'm sorry. It ain't gonna work.
Well, this guy had told me. He told us, and he was like, "Hey, dude," he's like, "I can't take this shit." He said, "I'm literally coming up with stuff to tell you every day when you talk shit to me," and he said it's really starting to wear on me.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, he would think about it.
Yeah,
it wouldn't just come to him.
But I don't understand. He was just a twat, dude.
Okay.
Because he knew how to talk shit, and he would talk shit, and he think it's funny. But the moment you I always tell people, dude, I got 6 thrown back in the chamber, just ready to go.
Right.
Come on.
That's right.
And he just couldn't handle it, dude.
It's all good. I mean, for some people they can't, and like, that's sometimes that modality is just not going to be beneficial for them, and so they need to jump into something that's like more highly structured, so that kind of exchange between people doesn't happen. But for a lot of times, like, it's not good content. If you're not making people laugh, which we try to make people laugh by making fun of each other. Because I don't know.
I would never do
funny.
That, first of all.
You would never call James short. You never call me fat.
Or a midget.
Yeah, or a midget. You never say that, right? Dwarf, please. Dwarf. Yeah. Please.
Anytime I want to bring up these highlights of these things I apparently said, go ahead. But first of all, I was nervous about talking. I've been asked to do it a couple of times, especially with
really
Sanchez. He asked me to do it, but I was really nervous about it because like I said, I'm worried about me talking and missing words and things like that.
No, that doesn't matter.
I've been working on it. I have to work on stuttering because I feel like I stutter too much, or I say
when you don't stutter is when you're engaged on a topic that you're well versed on, and when you talk shit, then the words just come out. I think when you start thinking,
when I get fired up,
you start thinking, it's just you start like, you're like, what? How am I going to put this word in here? And then that kind of, but you don't do that a lot anymore.
Yeah, no. When I get fired up, especially you get on something that I have a strong opinion about, it just comes out and I release it. But when I have to think about things and think about the right words to say, that's when it messes up. Or I have to think about who I'm talking about. I have to try to remember like who that person was. Yeah. But when you ask me my opinion about something, and I don't have to think about who's involved.
Yeah.
And I just let my mind go and tell you how I feel about it. Yeah. I don't.
Hey, when's the last time you were riding a bike?
Shit. Riding a moving bike?
A bicycle.
I ride a stationary bike.
A bicycle. Daily. When's the last time you rode a bicycle, James?
It's been a good while.
A little while?
It's been a good while.
Would you ride a bicycle soon, right now?
Yeah.
Could you go on a bike ride right now, Wes?
I could.
I think I would.
I mean, I could.
I think I might want to,
Right now, yeah, it'd be fine.
Yeah. Bicycles are fun.
You?
I like bicycles. I've had a bad experience on a bicycle though.
Whatever.
I just love riding my bike.
Broke my left arm. I broke my left arm right here. And I was a teenager, and I was at State Park, McKinney Falls, and it had rained the night before, and we were doing mountain biking, and I went down this hill, and I was probably like 14, 15, and I was probably like 250. And I'm going down this hill, this gravel road hill, and I get too far to the right, to the outside, because my inertia and my velocities carry me to the right. Well, right there, it rained the night before. The gravel and the dirt mixed in, made like some kind of like a slurry. Bro, I went too high, went too far right, going too fast down that hill. That handlebar's jackknife. My back wheel kicked up. I went flying forward. Next thing I woke up, had a mouthful of dirt and gravel, and I couldn't move. I'm literally like, help, help. like nobody was like
Damn.
everybody was gone because everybody had gone before me because I didn't want to crash into anybody, right? And
All right.
somebody came back and I was like, I can't move, and they had to bring a cargo van from the main parking lot. And if the van couldn't get to that area, they were going to have to bring Starflight in. And so they were able to get me into they turned me over, and that was like the worst pain I had ever felt in my life. Like the worst pain imaginable.
You still remember it?
Oh man, to this day. To this day.
To this day.
And they get me into the van, and once they hold them, West, they get me into the van. They drive me through the gravel road trail up to the main parking lot, put me in the ambulance, and they take me off to the Children's Hospital in Austin, right? And they're like, "Do you have insurance?" I'm like, "I'm
Children?
15." Yeah, I'm 15. I'm under 18, so I'm a child. Yeah, that's how things work. We weren't all grown men at 15 like you, 6'4", 15 years old. So, anyways, back to my story. Hold on, Wes. So, getting back to the story, and the dude and the nurse, his name is Paul, and so I think he's jacking with me, right? He's like, this dude's like pulling my leg because my name's like, "What's your name, Paul?" "Oh, my name's Paul too." I felt like cussing him out, but I didn't do that. Anyways, long story short, get back to the hospital to do the X-rays. My bone is literally like this inside my arm. Yeah, it's like in two pieces. One piece right here, and then one piece right there, just like apart. Yeah, man, it was pretty gnarly.
Pretty gross.
Yeah,
Questions, comments, Wes?
but I never
first of
fell off my bike. I crashed my bike.
Well, you,
First of all,
you
did you
crashed
really-
it, then you
I-
fell off.
No, I didn't fall off.
You were still on your bike.
Yeah, the bike. What happened is when the
You
handlebars
wrecked it.
jackknife, I went forward and I was holding onto the bike. That's why my arm broke, because all my weight went on my arm, and then the bike was underneath me. That's what was crazy about it. What's up, Wes?
First of all, I'm gonna start off with, you made the comment that, oh, we weren't all grown men at the age of 15,
Yeah,
but you said you weighed how much?
250, son. 250.
James, how much you weigh right now?
160.
How about one?
And James, are you a grown ass man?
I like to say so.
Yeah, but there's a difference between. There's a difference between. Hold on, listen. We can qualify grown man by paying taxes. Was I paying taxes at 15? No, I wasn't.
I wasn't either.
Right, but you were grown.
Say
You
I
were.
was a grown ass man at 15.
Yeah,
Oh,
well.
we were talking about size. Were we not talking about size?
Yeah, I was
James,
five.
we
I
were
was
talking about
5'4", 250. 5'4", 250.
James, we talking about size, right?
We were indeed talking about.
Is he
stuff.
trying to shush
so-
me? Are you shushing me right now?
Well, no. You do that to me. So James, 250. That's a grown ass fucking man.
Okay,
So don't come at me
it's a grown man.
Grown ass man. Because I guarantee you, whatever height I was at 15, I wasn't no 250.
Oh, you damn right. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So you a grown ass man.
Okay.
You in the
Okay.
same
Fine.
category. All right.
But I still
Right, that-
broke my arm in half. Semantics or not.
250? Hell yeah, I believe it. That's a lot of weight.
broke that son of a gun in half.
Yeah.
Arms
believe it.
arms so big you had to put on a leg cast. Just saying.
Damn it.
I know. Hey, Tyrod, for the Cowboys, he doesn't wear an elbow brace. He wears a knee brace
Yeah, it's a knee brace.
on his arm.
It's kind of crazy, isn't
Yeah.
it?
But I feel like I might have to get there one day, man, with these guns. I'm going to have to I get like James's knee brace and I wear it on my arm.
Maybe. I mean, if you're gonna work out with Tony Dorsett, you may want to change your workout partner because he ain't gonna get you there.
By the time I need a knee brace, you're gonna be in a wheelchair, buddy.
That's probably true. That's probably true.
Just saying.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Well, there's an age disparity here. Like you're old enough to be like, James, how old are you?
I'm 33 years old.
He's 33. Wes, how old are you?
He's not that far behind, bro.
How old are you?
I'm 46.
46, right? So when you're 76, he's gonna be how old?
Dude, he
63.
He needs a knee brace coming right around the corner. He doesn't know it.
It's funny how you can know James's physiology and you never even met him. I find that ridiculously hilarious.
Yeah, that bad back though.
That's right. You got that bad back.
Hey, my bad back is still a lot stronger than your.
Hey, a couple years you might be crooked as a politician. You never know.
I mean, dang, that's saying something.
We already know I'm crooked right now.
Oh.
You crooked. You better go tap into the spinal doctor. That's all I got to say.
Oh, we still talking about my back? I was just talking about I'm just crooked. Y'all know what I'm up to.
You're up to something?
Hope you're talking about your back.
I'm always up to something.
Start calling you
Somebody got to pay these bills.
Start calling you Captain Hook.
You just talk to the neighbor upstairs. She take care of your business.
No.
See, you ain't about that life.
First of all, she's too close. You know,
She's too close.
And then what happens is, you know, if I put it on her, man.
You're acting like you can't leave. That's what I find hilarious. You feel like that's your area before you got there. She was already established, and you'll call it your area.
But I'm just saying,
She too close.
we're too close. So like nothing can happen because if I put it on her, then you know, where can I go? She's gonna be all over me.
Well, maybe that's what you need. Settle down.
No.
So like, you know.
First of all, how can I settle down? She's like, she can old enough to be my Amy.
Well, I'm just saying the government check don't miss. You say you need. You said them bills was too high.
I don't need it like that, bro. I'll go out there and hustle before I resort to that.
Well, that's good. That's good that you're an upstanding human being. Take care of yourself like that. That's beautiful.
James. If James wasn't married, you know James would be out there hoeing.
This guy.
I don't even know what are you talking about,
dude? But I could pimp James out though, man. So if things don't work out with your baby mama, dog, let me know. And I'll get you in contact, bro.
I've already moved on since then.
Right? It's like those days never existed, right?
Yeah.
It's like it was like maybe you forgot. Is that amnesia? Is that old timers kicking in? Is that what we're talking
I'm
about
just
here?
saying, bro.
Wes, I
get you
don't
out
stay
there,
on the
I get
market
you make
long,
some money
Wes.
right now.
I don't stay on the market too long. I don't stay on the market long, man.
I'm just saying, I'll get you out there. I'll make you some money. I mean, I can make you enough money, dude. You can take care of your kids for a while. Like once pay for college or whatever.
Wes, I heard you complain about gas prices. You need to make some money. Come down to Lockhart, we'll put you over there in the pink house. We'll make you some money.
No. I already got representation. I got representation. I don't work for
Hey,
Lockhart.
these folks down here in Lockhart don't know you.
You have
I don't work
representation. What does that
Lockhart.
mean? What do you mean by representation?
I got representation. Why would I work at Lockhart if I'm going for the big bucks? I'm not working at Lockhart. There's a reason I'm in Plano. You know how much money in Dallas?
Now you just better than us. Is that what you're saying?
No,
That's
I'm
what I
just
heard.
chasing the money.
That's what I heard.
Just chasing the money.
Mm-hmm.
Gas is a motherfucker right now, dog. So you
Yeah.
know I got to make some moves.
Why is that surprising?
Hey, that Lincoln don't run on hopes and dreams.
Well, I'd hope not.
Neither does this podcast.
I got to get that gas bill paid, bro.
All right, guys. I think we're done for today.
Really?
Yeah. You done dropped 4 words. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe we went there.
And sometimes I am just appalled by the way I'm treated on the show.
Yep.
You know, I feel like I should deserve some respect.
You have it. We give it all to you, Wes.
Not from you.
We give it all to you.
James, don't you feel like I'm disrespected?
Not by me. I can only speak for
No,
myself.
not by
I can
you.
only speak for
You know about
myself.
who?
I can only speak for myself.
By who?
That's right.
You know
I can
You
only
know who does it.
can only speak for
who.
myself.
Right there.
You damn right.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. I'm not hiding it but one bit.
Well, I'm just saying, show me some respect.
Every day I do. Every day.
But
You're my number one fan, Wes. My number one.
I'm a huge Paul Rodriguez fan.
No, I'm your fan.
No.
Yeah.
OnlyFans. Wes, would you open up an OnlyFans if it came to that?
I'm waiting for it.
How do you know it ain't open? Just
Oh, you
'cause
got
I
one
don't
open?
give y'all- Just because I don't give y'all the website.
Dang, he over here sliding on the cool, just real slick, right?
Then I want to know who your cameraman is because I know you're technological illiterate.
Yes, I am. I am pretty much. It's just,
I know that.
Y'all gave me this stand or whatever, so I got the lighting. You know, I wonder what these dudes when maintenance and whatever come to my apartment, they're like, dude, this dude's got to be shooting porn.
No, they probably think like you're like a Arkansas TikTok social media administrator.
But luckily, I'm good with the owner of the complex, or they probably would have turned me in.
See, he knows the owner of the complex.
Yeah.
He knows Plano. He's chasing the money. Yeah.
I see.
We all, hey, you got to make moves. You got to be with the right people, man. Especially, you know, you got to get these bills paid, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get the gas in the truck.
Dude, gas is killing me. So, you know, when a lady calls, she's gotta have money if I'm coming over. 'Cause it ain't, yeah. You know, I'm not coming over for free.
God damn. What are you, an escort?
Hey, did y'all see that picture of Tony Romo on the golf course?
Yeah.
You haven't seen Tony Romo? Apparently his back went out. He was on the golf course on the one of the holes, and he had to like drop down on his like hands and knees. It's just like
back went
perch
out?
because
Yeah, that sounds about right.
he couldn't stand up.
It's gonna be US.
The back is made of glass, dude. What are you talking about? I'm older than Tony Romo.
He practically like broke his whole rib cage playing against San Francisco that one year.
You know I'm older than Tony Romo, right, James?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you ever drop down on your hands and knees in front of me, man, I'd probably pull out. I'd probably pull out my phone first and foremost.
All right.
Whoa.
I'm talking about a back injury. What are y'all guys talking about?
I'm talking about y'all just going a little too far off the rails.
I'd pull out my phone first and
Bring
foremost.
it back.
Would you really like capture that?
Yeah.
But would it be like B-roll or would it be like an image?
I take a picture and I take video.
You take video and picture?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
If you like had a back injury, and
But that would be like if anybody collapsed. It wouldn't just. I mean, it'd be even more funny if it was Wes. But
no. Anybody, I'd
encountered.
render aid immediately.
Why?
But Wes, no, I would like take a picture, make sure I, kind of just like bathed in the moment, and then I'd be like, "You all right, buddy?"
Bathed in the moment? Did you really just say that? Wow.
I'm watching the video, and he looks like he's having like a spasm, because he's kind of like arching his back up and down, and I'm just like, bro, what is going on with you? It's highly suspicious. Highly suspicious.
Alrighty then.
What's so funny, Wes?
Nothing, bro. It's all good. Man, it's so good to see you guys, man. I enjoyed tonight.
Yeah, I enjoyed being called a midget.
No, so much hate.
It wasn't the first time though, was it?
When y'all gonna start being nice to each other? When is that gonna happen?
I love me some James. He's my homie. Just wait until we meet, bro. It's gonna be such a special moment. It's gonna be some it's gonna be an awesome moment.
He said he's gonna pick me up and hug me.
I don't know about all that.
That's what he said.
I don't know if he'd want to pick you up though. That's the thing.
I'm not gonna pick him up over my shoulder.
Right.
Just maybe a few inches off the ground. Give him a good squeeze. But I really do that with everybody. I might do it to you too, Paul.
Yep. Then your back really would go out.
Because I can handle it.
I don't know. I'm gonna say is
I'm not gonna lift you up too high.
we're talking about you don't even want it.
Maybe you might get like on your toes or something.
No,
I think my back and
you ain't getting that. You ain't getting that close to me if that's the way we're gonna do things.
Why not, man?
6 feet.
Slow.
COVID, bro. The vid still running rampant.
Sure, I guarantee you, whatever I got, man, it's a lot worse than COVID.
Did you ever get sick?
Yeah, I got sick one time, dude. It was like right when I moved. It was probably like the weekend after I moved here to Plano. I got really sick.
Yeah.
My boy Scott gave it to me.
Okay.
It was bad. Like I was weak as shit. But since then, man, I've been good. I haven't worn a mask or whatever. But then again, as a kid, dude, you know, we didn't really hide away from germs.
Yeah, me neither. Drank out of the water hose, drank out of everything, like, you know.
Well, you had to drink out of the water hose because you couldn't go in nobody's house. You couldn't go in nobody's house when we were little.
I did.
So you had to drink out the water hose.
I mean, you drank out the water hose, Wes?
There's a few friends that you could probably go in their house, but most friends, if we went over to their house to play or whatever, and you had to drink water, you had to drink out of the water hose.
Did you? Was the water hose cut or did it have a nozzle?
No, it's just the straight water hose, no nozzle.
Yeah, no nozzle.
We don't want the nozzle. Too much pressure. But luckily, most people, the side of the house had shade, so the water was
yeah, that's true. Not mine.
You had
to let it run.
Dirt, though, on that end of that nozzle.
You had to let it run for a minute to get the hot water out of the hose, and then let it get.
Yeah.
Gotta do that. All right, guys. We'll wrap this bad boy up. Be back. What are you talking about, Thursday?
I'm down for Thursday. Y'all let me know.
All right, man. Why don't you clean up your act, bro?
What that mouth do?
First of all, y'all need to treat me like a human being and don't talk about what this mouth do.
I didn't ever say that.
And that goes to you too, Carla.
All right, that's it. We'll go ahead and wrap that bad boy up right there. Until Thursday. Adios. James, I really like your shirt, James. I really do like it.
Thank you.
It's pretty dope. Wes, you got Razorback shirt on?
Of course I do.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. I really like that a lot. All right, until Thursday, we'll see you later.
Happy Pride Month, Wes.
Hey,